Okay, there we go.
So yesterday, as I was taking attendance, I saw that one of my students in one of my chemistry classes was sent home for a dress code violation. So that student missed a really essential part of my instruction for this new unit, and now I have to figure out kind of a way to get her caught up. She had been there the day before for the lab, but then the day that she missed was when we were really like talking about what actually happened in the lab and coming to consensus in groups, and each one of my groups had 4 different roles, and so she was gone, so her group was like missing a really essential part, and then she was missing an essential part of my instruction. So that's not the first time that has happened. I've had students sent home for dress code violations before, and if not sent all the way home, taken out of my class, or had to be sent out of my class to get into uniform and then end up missing most of my class, and then I have to do some extra work to get them caught up. So that's a significant concern that I have. I don't know what the solution would be. I personally think that we have some bigger issues to worry about than what students wear. But I wish that students didn't have to miss instructional time because of dress code violations. The other thing about the student who had missed my class because of dress code violation was the fact that several other students I had seen throughout the day who weren't sent home were also out of dress code. So I'm not certain, like, I think maybe the decision is made based on like number of violations, but I know we've had a really hard time consistently enforcing dress code, and this ends up making it seem like something that's really unfair and unjust to students. And I also know that I'm part of that inconsistency because it's not something that is on the top of my priority list. But it really doesn't seem fair when one person is sent home, meanwhile other people are not.
I wear my heart.
Uniforms work for some schools, and for some schools they're a really good option. I don't think our school should have a uniform. I went to an art school myself, and at that art school there was no uniform. And as I said before, this was a really essential part of what defined a really positive and open culture.